come to the last day of our holiday. This holiday is actually gone pretty quick. Today is our last day, which is our Loch Lomond day, which we've actually planned because of Dad, because I was planning the Loch Ness day, but every time I said Loch Ness, Dad would look up things for Loch Lomond. So in the end, we've come to Loch Lomond for our last stop on the trip back. We're climbing Conic Hill and then doing a couple other bits and pieces today. But first of all is we're going to climb our last hill, starting off with a hill, ending with a hill on the way to Conic Hill. It takes about 45 minutes, an hour to climb up, and then it's always quicker back down. So that's currently where we're on the way to. We are getting closer to the finish line. We are almost at the Loch Lomond Conic Hill, and every time we pass around a corner, they seem to get bigger. Like we see like a hill and we're like, I mean it is big, but it's relatively small. Then we go around a corner and there's a bigger one, and then we turn the corner again and there's even bigger one, and we don't know which one it is. But at this point, as we're getting closer, they all seem big. Max, are you ready for your last climb of the holiday? Yeah, he's ready. He's got his mountain boots on. Now, could it be this big looking hill in front of us? This one. Oh my gosh, I think I see people on the top. I think it's this one. Dad, I think I see people on the top of this one. I think this is the one we're climbing. We have started our ascent up to Conic Hill. We are on the pathway. It is currently 10:30, so I'll let you know what time it is when we get to the top. I do think it's going to be a bit longer than we could make it in, because Mr. Max keeps stopping every 2 minutes to sniff a bit of grass. So we'll see what time we get there, shall we? 15 minutes down so far, already exhausted. I think because we've done so much walking and hill climbing this week, I'm just tired immediately. So we're going to climb 15 minutes. A lot of it is foresty like walk, but then you get these big steep stairs, and that's what takes it out of me. The stairs make my knees hurt so bad. Max is all right. Max is like a pro expert climber. Dad's hanging on back here. 15 minutes down. If it's 45 minutes to an hour, still got a little way to go yet. It's like we're back at Benmore Botanic Gardens again, look. All the trees. I think that is where we're going. Can you see those tiny ant-sized people on the top of the hill? My goodness.
They're trees.
No, they're not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Got to go all the way up there. Gosh, this bit is really rocky. Come on, Maxie. Maxie. Good boy. Come, Max. Almost there. Taking a little bit of a quick rest over. Just climbed a lot of rocky, slopey, tough on your knees rocks. And look at this. This is the view so far. You can kind of see part of Loch Lomond down there and some more hills and mountains and things. And then this is where we're going. So it is getting closer, it is getting in sight, but we are exhausted already. We are about halfway. View is getting better. Can see a lot more of the loch. I'm increasingly running out of energy and breath. But determined to make it to the top. We have come across a few people now that said, keep going, definitely worth it. Gonna make it to the top. Raincoat has come off. I was wearing a cardigan and a raincoat, but I'm way too exhausted and hot. I feel really hot and sweaty now. The view of the loch is getting better and better. The view of Conic Hill is almost there. Hopefully another like 15 minutes I'm hoping for. We've done 45 minutes so far and we're not too far from the top. So hopefully we'll make it within that hour time frame they say. you can do it in. Update on the walk. I sat down exhausted. Dad sat down exhausted. Even Max laid down exhausted. We're all so tired. Look at the view though. The view is definitely good. And we've got that bit to go, just a tiny bit, but it's the steepest part. Oh.
If you lived on there, that's like a little, there's a house right there, can you see?
Yeah, I see it.
It's like a little island.
We have officially made it to the top of Conic Hill. Oh, we are at the top, we are exhausted, but we made it. Let me show you the view. So here is the view from the top of Conic Hill. You can see, I assume this is Loch Lomond, isn't it? What are you doing, you monkey? You silly Billy. So here's the view. You can see the whole of the loch. God. Did you make it, Max? Riddle.
Okay. Max. Max.
Forgot to say what time we made it to the top of the hill, but I just looked back at the first photo I took when I got there, and it was 11:40 when I took the first photo of Max. So we probably made it, what time did we leave? 1:30, did we?
Hour 2.
We probably made it in about an hour 5, an hour 10, something like that. So it's not too bad considering Max keeps stopping all the time, and we've stopped a few times for a breather. We actually done really well. And now we're just about to head back down, head all the way back down, and hopefully that will take less time. And it's always easier walking back down than walking back up. I have to keep stopping Max from eating sheep poo. There's no sheep in sight, but there's definitely been sheep. And somebody likes to keep trying to eat the sheep poo. Max, no! Just arrived at Milarrochy Bay on Loch Lomond. I think that's how you say it, Milarrochy Bay. It's there, I came here because there is a lone tree. And apparently this lone tree stands in the middle of like the water, except the day I'm visiting it, the water is out. So it's like, what's it called when you get more beach than sea? The tide's out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the one day I'm visiting this tree that's supposed to be standing on its own in the middle of the water, the tide's out. So it's actually standing on the sand instead of in the water, but that's okay. And at the same time, I thought that as we're on the beach bit, on Loch Lomond, we might be able to go for a little dip. I'm not going to get in, but my feet, I've put my Crocs on. I've got my blue Crocs on so I can go for a little bit of a paddle with my feet. And I'm going to ask Max if he wants to go for a bit of a dip in the water. Over there. I have found the lone tree of Milarrochy Bay. Here is the lone tree. Now, usually the water comes right up to here and it looks like this is the only tree in the water on its own. But as you can see, the tide is very far out today. So the tree is here. It's just on the stones instead of the water. But it still looks pretty cool. Look at all its roots. Look at this. Look at that. Just a lone tree on the beach. Isn't that cool? I'm now going to go put my feet in Loch Lomond and see if Max wants to join me. Dad, are you going for a dip?
No, Daddy's not going for a dip. Daddy is staying on
Dad
the
is not going for a dip.
Looks cold.
It does look cold, doesn't it? This definitely isn't no warm Loch Ness beach. That Dawes beach was so warm. And
yeah.
This one looks freezing.
Well, it was really sunny as well. I don't think Max wants to come in. No.
Max, do you want to come for a dip? Max, are you coming in? It's a bit chilly.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Are
as...
you sure I can't tempt you in? You can cover it like rocks.
No, you're all right. I didn't bring a towel. Don't you fall over. That's it. That's close 5 minutes in the freezing Loch Lomond.
It was quite refreshing, but it's ever so cold.
That's the tree that's meant to be in the water, but tied up. The tree's not in the water, but this is Chloe in the water. And Max is a bit hesitant. Watch out for the sharks. Chloe, watch out for the sharks. Watch out for any sharks.
The sharks?
Yeah, you get sharks in here.
Loch Lomond sharks.
The Loch Lomond shark, they don't have Loch Ness monsters have shark. Loch Lomond. Oh, this is me. This is me in Loch Lomond. There you go. Don't worry, I'm recording if you fall in.
It's quite slippy. The rocks are so slippy.
Careful.
Look at Dad all the way down there. He's rock hunting. I'm rock hunting too. Look at the ones I found. I found this little shiny white one. And then I found this one, which is really cool. It's like a rock, but it's got like white crystally bits like through it. So cool. What you found, Max? We were up there a little while ago, look. That's Conic Hill up there. We're now on the way to the Loch Lomond shores, which is kind of like a mall, but apparently most of the shops in the Loch Lomond shores, like mall type thing, are dog friendly. So we're just gonna have a little look around the shops, maybe get something to eat, I'm not sure. We're just gonna have a little look around and see what's about. Max is exhausted. He climbed a hill and then he went for a little bit of a dip in Loch Lomond. Though Max thought it was a bit chilly, so he didn't stay in Loch Lomond for long. Just arrived at the Loch Lomond shores, which is that mall that I was telling you about. I don't know how much I'll film because it's a mall, so I'm thinking it's going to be like a little bit busy and there's just shops and stuff, which are like kind of, it's not very exciting, is it? So I'll record anything if I see anything like fun. Otherwise I'll check in with you in a bit. The Loch Lomond shores was not very good.
It's rubbish.
It was, yeah, there wasn't really anything there, so we walked in, pretty much walked back out. And so I have just been to Calder's Garden Centre to pick up some food, and I've ordered a vegan cheese and tomato toasty in here. There you go, it's a vegan cheese and tomato toasty, and it has some crisps and a bit of salad, but Dad will have the salad because Dad likes salad. But I've got a cheese tomato toasty and some crisps, and I even found a vegan chocolate brownie, so I am going to eat that.
Continue on to the M6.
Welcome to England.
Yeah. We're out of Scotland now, big Cumbria now.
We are now officially back in England. We've left Scotland, now back in England, and I just was going to end the vlog yesterday, but I thought on my way home the Angel of the North is on the way home, so we're actually going to stop off and see that. So I thought I'd make the vlog a little bit longer just to show you the Angel of the North on the way back. But yeah, officially left Scotland now. Here's Doodles. You right, Doodles? We made it to the Angel of the North. Here it is. It is absolutely massive. Its wings are massive. Look at it. Let me turn the camera around. I'm at a bit of a side angle because I was down there to take a photo of it, but I forgot to do a little vlog clip. So you're seeing it at a bit of a funny angle, but it's really tall and the wings are really wide. But I just wanted to show you on the camera what it looked like. So here you go. So I am going to end my Scotland trip vlog here. We have had such a good time at Scotland. Max has had the best time. I've never seen Max smiling so much as I had this holiday. He literally is smiling all the time. We've been up mountains, we've been to a castle, we've been to lochs and all sorts of adventures. Ending it here with the Angel of the North. But I hope you've enjoyed our little Scotland holiday series. And that's about all. So take care. Please subscribe to see more videos. It is free to do and it helps my channel a lot. It helps my channel a lot if you subscribe. It is free. Give it a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed it as much as Max has. Take care. Have a wonderful week. Bye bye. Max, come here. Say bye bye. Bye bye.